2015. I'm T. Waldron, here with my cat Pumpkin. Hi, Pumpkin. Good morning. And Fractal's over there. You want to join us? You're welcome to join us. Come on. Come on up here. You can do it. She joined us. That's Fractal. Hi. Do you want to say hi? Okay. Oh, okay. Hello. Thank you for joining us today. What a lovely cameo appearance. So, if you're new to the channel, welcome. What I'm striving for is being my best self on all levels, and I want to just share with you the steps that I'm taking. And Pumpkin's here for it too, right? Are you your best self? You're your best self. Okay, now I gotta get both cats in the frame because Fractal's hanging out with us. Okay, let's see. Well, close. That's as close as I can get. Okay. Hi. Okay, you can't jump over there because Fractal's on your other arm there. I know, you guys are great. So let's start with a little good morning, everybody, if you just joined us, or good evening, wherever you're tuning in from. Let's start with a little deep breathing. And today I want to talk about, again, and I don't have my pillows, so I'm just going to sit crisscross applesauce here. I want to talk today about heart and brain coherence, because that is how we can increase our electromagnetic field around us and change our vibration. If we're coherent, I feel like we could be a lot more effective, okay? So close your eyes if you're not driving or operating heavy machinery, and we're gonna go within. So this is a few minutes just for you. And if you stumbled on this channel, welcome. It's just taking a few minutes to do a little bit of deep breathing and getting our heart and our brain in coherence. And it's a beautiful power we all have, but it's a practice. So I'm learning how to do it, and I want to share that with you. So again, close your eyes, inhale through your nose, and you can feel free to like put your hand over your heart. You can put both hands over your heart, wherever. Inhale. And slowly exhale. We're slowing our breath down. We're getting out of the fight or flight mode that we may be in and moving into our creative mode, okay? Because with the fight or flight mode, that is fear, that is anger, that is the negative emotions. And if we can move to positive emotions, gratitude. Gratitude has been shown to have so many benefits. If we can get it, think of like one or two things that you're grateful for. Inhale. And with every breath, I would like you to think about this gratitude and bring it to your heart. And exhale. And have your exhale a little longer than your inhale. And inhale. And exhale. Really slowing our breath down. And inhale. And exhale. Think about that thing you're grateful for. What are you grateful for? Are you grateful for breathing? Are you grateful for breakfast or lunch? And inhale. And I'm feeling within my heart, feeling the power of our hearts beating. Be grateful for your heart. We exist. That's something to be grateful for. Realizing we exist, the awareness. Exhale. And then inhale. Good. And you can exhale. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Ray. Welcome. Hi, Negro. Oh, you almost got me. Happy birthday. Hi, Cat. Yeah, cats are good friends. I don't know if they're friends with each other. I think they're becoming friends with each other. It's taken about a year and a half. But they're so amazing. They're wonderful housemates and friends. So I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Hi, Roberta, welcome. Oh, from Portugal. Excellent. I've been studying the Knights Templar, and I guess they have a large presence, or they used to, in Portugal. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Hi, Bum, welcome. Hi, Bruin, welcome. 1 p.m. Oh, how lovely. Oh, that sounds great, and beautiful sunshine. Excellent. So I hope you're having a great day or evening wherever you are. Like I said, it's Wednesday. And I just took a walk with a friend, and we had like a really deep conversation about consciousness and awareness, and it's so funny because I think I'm pretty balanced, and he thinks he's pretty balanced, and I think he's in his analytical mind, and he thinks I'm in my feminine creative mind. So it was good having sort of a debate. Yeah. Oh, I'm from the East Coast of the U.S. Thank you for asking. Where are you folks from? I would love to know. Yeah, the Knights Templar. Oh, okay. You've heard that as well, Roberta. That's interesting. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I just did a review of them, and the whole thing was if you think about, okay, what were the Knights Templar about? If you heard the lore back in the day, the story was that they were there to protect the pilgrims, which they did. Traveling in the Holy Land, but that was a cover story. They were actually there to excavate artifacts and collect all these different ancient artifacts, which I thought was fascinating. And they even started a banking system. So if a traveler was going to the Holy Land, right, they could deposit their money in London, get a piece of paper, and then cash it in at the Templar Bank in Jerusalem, which I thought was pretty brilliant. That was like antique travelers checks, so they didn't have to worry about getting, stolen from or robbed on the way, because they didn't have their money with them. They would just cash their money back at Jerusalem and get their cash. That was a cool idea. Oh, you've got 12 cats. Wow, I love that. Oh, you're from England originally. Very nice. I've just got the 2. And I'm maxing out at 2 because they're one. Oh, so sorry, Pumpkin. I didn't know you were cleaning your face. Because you could just keep going and get a million cats because they're awesome. But I want to make sure that I have enough time to give them each enough attention and keep their litter box clean. So yeah, back to the Knights Templar. So many fascinating facts about them. They were sort of monks at the time. At that time, other knights and other fighters were very, they would pillage, and they really didn't have a lot of code of ethics. But the knights were like monks. They took a vow of chastity, poverty, and obedience. And they only ate meat 3 times a week because they wanted to keep their bodies pure. And they weren't allowed to kiss any women, not even their moms. Like goodbye to war, nothing. And so it was pretty surprising to hear a lot of these details about their lives. And then also, when eventually the Muslims basically won and they had to leave the Holy Land, they set up their center in Paris, and Philip IV was the king at the time, and he had run up a lot of debt. And by the way, they were very wealthy. Individually, they took a vow of poverty, but as an order, people had donated a lot of money and property to them, so they were very well off. And Philip IV, the king of France at the time, saw that they were setting up their headquarters in Paris. He didn't like the looks of that. And also they wanted to break off the south of France and make their own state. So he asked them for a loan. He said, I need a loan from you guys. And they said no. So then he retaliated and did a mass execute. Well, he had his crew knock on their doors all on one day in one morning and take them into custody and torture them and kill them all. And that was, the end, as they say, of that sect of the Knights Templar. Pretty interesting. Oh, hi, Berwin. Yeah, cool. Where are you from? Oh, England originally, Roberta. Excellent. You got them out. Oh, I didn't even know that. That's cool. The Mal breed. Yeah, they're British short hairs, I think. Are you a British short hair? I think so. I adopted her when she, like about 4 years ago. And she's 16 and a half. I would love to know what color and what kind of cats you have. That's very cool. So I'll read a little bit to you from this book that I love, which is Florence Scovel Shinn, okay? Before I get to that though, I wanna thank our moderator, Imran Hossain. He's with us every day. I will check it out. Thank you so much. Ooh, with Ra, interesting. Thank you, yeah. I'm into that as well. So our moderator, Imran Hossain, he is an SEO YouTube specialist. He does a great job. And he keeps our chat positive and clean every single day. Thank you so much, Imran. You do a great job. But I'll leave you with a couple of quotes from Florence Scovel Shinn. She was a metaphysician who self-published the book, The Game of Life and How to Play It, 100 years ago. So let's see, let's see, I'm gonna look for some interesting quotes that I think will, oh, go ahead, you wanna jump? Go ahead, that'll be good. Go ahead, you got this. No? Okay. Words of wisdom. Okay, that's a good chapter. Let's see. These are some good affirmations. I'm trying to think of the one I want to leave you with. Okay, this one is a good one. Let's see. Oh, wow, very interesting. I will check it out. Thank you, Roberta. I appreciate that. And thank you, Brewin. Welcome to the new folks to the chat. Okay, I'll leave you with this, and then I'll see you tomorrow, because I do this every morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and 8 p.m. On Saturdays and Sundays. Okay, so this is, again, Florence Scovel Shinn says this. Selfishness binds and blocks. Every loving and unselfish thought has in it the germ of success. I love that. So, you know, every loving and unselfish thought has in it the germ of success. So I hope you have a great, successful day. So for myself to yourself, thank you for joining me on this journey. And Pumpkin, do you want to say goodbye? Nope, she's a cat. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye, Fractal.